It's Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. This is Dick, WB2JPQ. I'm here along with Vicky, KE8VKY. We'll probably be splitting the first hour, and Al will be appearing in the green room sometime within the next half hour, K8BAC, and we will be doing the second part of the Morning Brew, number 999. Tomorrow is the big 1000. Scott has something special planned, so you'll have to stay tomorrow morning and see what it is. But be sure to come in as we celebrate 1000 morning brews. Friday is a holiday, so there is not a morning brew. But to keep people from going through withdrawal and whatever other things happen when there isn't a brew, Vicki and I have decided to do a second cup at 8 o'clock. So there will be a second cup net, not a morning brew, a second cup net at 8 o'clock on Friday if we can get up. With that being said, a question this morning, it was sent in by someone, and I cannot remember who it was. Somehow I lost the tag that went with this. What is the worst breakfast cereal? What is the worst breakfast cereal? So if the owner of that question is there, maybe he'll tell me, but I can't remember who it was, and somehow it's all off the list. So what is your worst breakfast cereal? And let's try to keep them somewhat short. Not go on in detail. Already got a whole bunch of text check-ins this morning. Got KC2NJV. We got Gil in Orlando, KE2EIO. We got James, KQ4VOY, N3DQD, KE2EDS. Mark and Elma's in with, oops, on screen. Don't jump around like that on me. What's going on here this morning? Okay, we also got AM4WZD. Joe, thanks for the email, Joe, and thought you'd be happy to hear that information. And Zachary, KI6KQO, and KO4UPK, Chris in Hollywood, Florida. Those are via the text line. Who do we have? Mobile stations this morning. People keeping the economy going, people getting out the door, play, school, work. I don't think we got school anymore, maybe summer school, but mobile stations, call signs twice. Once again, this is Dick, WB2JPQ.
Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet, November. Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet, November, mobile.
This is
W2PUT, Whiskey number 2 Papa, Uniform Tango, mobile.
November 5, Charlie Hotel Bravo. November 5, Charlie Hotel Bravo. KQ4, UAM, KQ4, UAM, in and out. Y'all have a good day. Well, there's a few mobiles as we wake up together here this morning. It's a late night doing the tech net. I don't think we got out of here much before 11 time we get upstairs. We got Kevin, KQ4UAM. Morning to Chuck in Sugarland, Texas, N5CHB. Hey, my good friend Dan, W2PUT. It seems to always be first on the list when we call mobiles. I don't know how he does it. KZ4JN, good morning.
Good morning, Dick. Good morning, Vic, and everyone on the net. I've had a couple of cups of coffee already, so I guess maybe I'm a little trigger happy. So my least favorite cereal would be just plain Cheerios. No flavor, no sweetening, just plain old Cheerios. I hope everyone has a great day, and thanks for running the 999 for us, Dick. This is KZ4JN. Back to you.
We have the honor of running the 1000. Maybe we should do tomorrow. It's just let everybody, let all of our net controllers participate for a few minutes so they can all say, maybe that's what we should do, Vicky. We'll have to think about that. Thanks for being there. Good morning to Dan. Are you up north? W2PUT.
Good morning, Dick. Well, most of the way up north, we just pulled into the parking lot at the Cops and Donuts in Gaylord, Michigan to get a cup of coffee and a donut. According to the map, Google, it's an hour and 9 minutes to our place. Left Milan about 3:30 this morning. No regrets with that, boy. We got to get through all those construction zones ahead of chaos. Time is a great plan. Well, in answer to the question of the day, the specific cereal breakfast cereal I don't like, I'm just going to categorize it as anything that's, we'll say, berries, berry flavored, that type of stuff. Back to you, Dick. W2PUT.
Alrighty. Probably by the time you get back home, your Versatone should be there. I watched it leave the mailbox yesterday, or day before, Dan, so it's out of my hands. Good morning to Chuck in Sugar Land, Texas, N5CHB.
Morning, congrats on 999, onward to 1000. I had to go back into the Wayback Machine for this one, because I was thinking of the usual culprits, and I was trying to think, what's the worst cereal I've ever had in my life? And I think when I was a kid, I hated Count Chocula. That was just terrible. So that's my answer. 73s, catch you tomorrow at 1000, N5CHB.
I can't even think, I don't even think I heard of that. But maybe. Let me move down to Roy here, KBYU. Good morning, Roy.
Everybody on the Morning Brew for 999. Well, if you remember Grape Nuts, I think that is the absolute worst cereal in the world. It was like eating mini rocks. It never got soggy in milk. So that would be my vote. And hey, maybe honor Mike tomorrow on the 1000th net a little bit for all the net that he did for the Morning Brew and that.
Maybe he'll pop in, Roy. By the way, our the July magazine is out in all accounts. It's was pushed out on the large server and Groups.io and Facebook and on the on the website itself. So it's out. Great magazine this month, and Mike is certainly remembered. I remembered him under Dick's Corner. Got some pictures and told a couple war stories, and so he will be remembered that way. Hopefully he'll come around tomorrow as well. Let me go up to KC2NJV. Good morning, Wayne. What is your worst breakfast cereal?
Good morning, Dick and the rest of the crew. KC2NJV. Sorry about yesterday. I still had a call from the bar. And we're not talking about my talking. To the question. Truthfully, I don't know. I mean, I'm not too crazy about a couple of the suggestions some of the other members spoke about. But I don't have a definitive, I won't eat breakfast cereal. I'll go with Grape Nuts. Have a great day.
Grape Nuts it is. Wayne, have a nice day. Good morning to Gil in Orlando, K4GDS.
Good morning, Dick and Vicky, or maybe I should say good evening after I messed up last night. I'm not a cereal person, so I guess I'd say all the above. And everybody come out 8 o'clock tonight. Open mic night. I'll be your net controller for the first half hour. So come out and keep me busy. The only thing worse than a pile up on a net is silence. K4GDS, back to that.
Yes, I hadn't got the chance to mention that yet, Gil, but tonight everybody's open mic night, 8 o'clock here on the Reflector. Come join Mark and Jason and all the net controllers. It's a fun time, 8 and 9. And tomorrow night, 8 o'clock in our East Coast Reflector Zoom room. First Thursday of the month, Ask an Elmer, Be an Elmer. So please come join me and others at 8 o'clock tomorrow night as well. And like I say, the magazine is out. I think you should be getting it, and you're not, you can subscribe yourself, or just let one of us know. Good morning to Michael, KE2EIO.
Good morning, Dick. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, everybody. I'm not sure about this one, but I hate all these sugar cereals, and I'm going to say Lucky Charms. Might as well just get a bowl of sugar and add water or milk to it. Can't stand it. It's KE2EIO 73, so everybody have a good day, and back to that.
Lucky Charms it is. Good morning to James, Atlantic Beach, Florida. KQ4VOY.
Fortunate to conform with the others, it's grape nuts. However, when I was a boy, we camped all summer at Montauk Point, Long Island, and I got up early one morning to go on a hike, and the only thing in the kitchen tent was grape nuts, but no milk. It was a can of Dole's pineapple juice that I mixed into the grape nuts, and that topped it off as the worst. Thank you all.
Alrighty, get you down for grape nuts. Morning, Ray, and 3DQD. Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. Well, I have to agree with Michael that the Lucky Charms have to be the worst with those marshmallows. And just wanted to say I've been enjoying the East Coast Reflector magazine this morning. Back to net. This is N3DQD. We're glad you enjoy it, Ray. Vicky puts a tremendous amount of work in that, as you can tell by the final project. That is not an evening, an evening task. That's a many-day project. Nice to hear those comments. Good morning to Mark, Elma, New York, in our Zoom room with us this morning, KE2EDS. Good morning, Dick. Good morning, Vicky. I'm going to go with the Count Chocula grape nut type cereal, those round little hard sugar balls. Ugh. Have a great day, KE2EDS. Oh, I remember those things. Yes, that could go down as the worst maybe for me as well. Thanks, Mike. How about you, Joe? What leaves a bad taste in your mouth in Claremont? KM4WZD. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dick. Good morning to the crew. I don't know how to say this, but the cereals that just try too hard to be healthy, you know, the ones that aren't just like nuts and stuff, but nuts and sticks and way too many random berries and things like that, you know, I'm not interested in that. Maybe I'd rather have a donut. I don't know. Anyhow, I'd put me down for something healthy, I guess. That's probably the best way to put it. Anyhow, take care, everybody. Happy Wednesday, 7-3s. It's KM4WZD. Back to net.
Something healthy, Vicky, for Joe. Have a good day, Joe. Zachary, KI6KQO. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and the Brew crew. I thought I was going to be the first guy to say grape nuts, but I just don't care for that cereal. Apparently that's a popular negative. So anyway, I'll send it back to net control, 7-3, KI6KQO.
We certainly weren't the first. Next up, Hollywood, Florida, Chris, KQ4UPK. Good morning, Chris.
Buddy, good morning, Dick. I would have to say the real nasty, high in fiber ones. Any of those healthy ones is definitely not going to be any good. So I'd have to say something like fibers, something like that. Yeah, put me down for something healthy.
Let's see what category Vicky puts you down at. How about Chuck, Chuck in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, W3CV. Good morning, Chuck. Deck WB2JPQ.
Good morning, Dick, and everybody on the brew there. And Vicky too. Put me down for Rice Krispies. For some reason, I don't know, they just got soggy too quick. Thanks for doing the net, Dick, and have a great day. W3CVE.
Well, Rice Krispies it is, Chuck. Thank you for being there. Charles, Syracuse, New York, KD2YUY. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody on the brew crew. Not in Syracuse today. We're camping in Memphis, New York. Put me down for Raisin Bran. Stale raisins and flakes that don't really hold up to milk, and they get soggy fast. 73, all back to net control, KD2YUY.
Well, I said to Vicky before we started the net here in the Zoom room, I said, you know, might not go over too big. Maybe there's not many cereals that people don't like, but apparently there is. Kevin, Homosassa, Florida. What's your tune down there? KB2WGC. Good morning.
Good morning to the crew and Dick and Vicky. I really don't have a cereal that I really don't care for. Kind of hard to see it anyway. Anyway, back to net. Have a good day.
Our first none for the morning, but that's okay. Ferndale, Michigan. Brad, KE8WNZ.
Yeah, well, good morning, and thanks for running the net. Appreciate everything you guys do there on the East Coast. Terrific crew there, and, I want to say, I don't know which one to say for breakfast cereal is better than worst. I typically just enjoy cereal for breakfast. And just about any cereal will do me fine. So with that, I will pass it back to net control. This is Kilo Echo 8 with November Victor.
Brad, Vicky's got you down in the none column. Good morning, Steve. W8STJ.
Hey, good morning, Dick. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning to everybody here on the Morning Brew. For me, the answer absolutely has to be Fruity Pebbles. That stuff, eating that as a kid, it always seemed to turn to mush as soon as the milk hit the bowl. But Fruity Pebbles for me it is. Hope everybody has a great day. On this 999th net. This is W8STJ.
Tomorrow's the big one. It's a lot of nets, a lot of commitment in the morning. A lot of mornings to get up for our net controllers to come down and put a happy face on. Pretty much everybody does. It's a great team. We all get along and we enjoy what we're doing. I guess I already did. Steve, how about Charlie, NA2B, Sun City, Florida. Good morning. Good morning, Jack. Vicky and everybody on the net. Everybody out here in Tampa Bay. 78 this morning. expecting a lot of rain today, moving in here in Florida. So, response to the question, I think the worst cereal I've ever had would be All Bran. It's kind of stringy looking. I hate to say what it looks like, but it tastes terrible too. So I'm not sure how something supposed to be so good should taste so bad, but it does. Anyway, I think I'll jump on the Peloton, get a ride in this morning and watch it rain, and then later on I think there's a couple Zoom EE testing sessions. I'll jump on and help do some testing. Thank you for what you do, Dick. WB2JBQ and A2B back to them.
Alright, thank you, Charlie. This is Vicky, K8VKY. We'll take some more check-ins. Let's do some more mobiles first. License Foley, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 6 Hotel Delta Juliet. Kilo Foxtrot 6 Hotel Delta Juliet Mobile.
Bravo 2 Papa Oscar Bravo, Kilo Bravo 2 Papa Oscar Bravo Mobile.
Kilo Echo 2, Foxtrot Zulu Alpha. Kilo Echo 2, Foxtrot Zulu Alpha.
Okay, I got KI7HUB, KE2SVA, AA8WI, KB2POB, and KS6HDJ. Brent, you're up first.
Well, good morning, Vicky and Dick and the rest of the crew. Well, I will have to join the Grape Nuts bandwagon. Can't stand that cereal. Everybody have a great day. Back to net control. KS DJ.
Thanks, Brent, and I'm with you, but they gotta be selling it to somebody. Patrick, KB2POB.
Everyone, I don't know the name of it, but my wife bought a healthy cereal for her kids that looked like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I made the mistake of eating a bowl one morning. It was the worst. KB2POB back to net.
My best would be rice check. Just a guess, it's basically the same thing without the sugar. AA8WI, Bernie, what's your least favorite cereal? AA8WI. Alright, how about Kitty, KE2SVA, John?
Everybody on the net and the crew. I'll tell you a couple of cereals that are not my least favorite because they're made here in my hometown of Buffalo, New York, is Cheerios and Lucky Charms. But the one I don't like is Fruit Loops. I don't know why. They just taste weird. They're crunchy, but yet not, I don't know, there's a weird chemical taste to them. So put me out for Fruit Loops. Appreciate the net. Back to net control, KE2SVA.
Alright, thanks, did that weird chemical taste? Weird chemicals. Lee, KI7HUB.
Kilo India 706 from Bravo, Delta 706 from Bravo, my German call sign. My name is Lee, Lima Echo Echo. I'm in Hanover, Germany at this time. After being in the United States Army for 6.5 years, I'd eat just about anything except for the pork patty MRE. I don't think anybody can eat that thing. And if you're eating it for breakfast, you're a better man than I am. Kilo India 7 from Bravo Lee in Germany. Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks, Lee. And Gary at 8 VFH.
Well, good morning, Vicky. Nice to hear your voice. Good morning, Dick, and the rest of the brew crew. And somebody beat me to it. Kellogg's All Brand.
All right, thank you. This is Vicky, K8 VKY. Trying hard not to say the second cup on the morning brew. Taking any seconds, anywhere, twice as slowly, please.
Kilo Echo 4, Zulu Yankee Quebec. Still in Clinton Township, Michigan. Kilo Echo 4, Zulu Yankee Quebec. Echo 3, Tango Lima Bravo. Victor Echo
Mike
7,
Tango Lima Bravo.
Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Kilo Charlie 1, Juliet Papa Delta. Kilo Charlie 3, Lima Alpha Victor. Kilo Charlie 3, Lima Alpha Victor.
N2BH. KK7GY. KK7GY.
November 8th, Romeo Whiskey Foxtrot, that's N8RWF. In and out, please check me in and out. Good morning, Vicky.
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo.
N1 CBM. N1 CBM.
Mike Johnny, Kilo.
6 Mike Kilo, come back, please.
Charlie, 6 Mike Johnny, Kilo.
Okay, we got you, Peter, DL6, MCK, your audio is pretty rough, it's kind of hard to stand you, but we got you in there. Also, I don't know if it was on purpose, NW4Q. We also got Kitty 3, AJN, N1CBN, KO6, IXN, KJ5DXB, N8RWS was in and out, KK7BY, N2BH, KC3LAV, KC1JTD, N7CLB, VE3TGN, KE8SMN, and KE4ZYQ. And I believe Carlos was mobile, so N1CBM, what's your least favorite series?
Hello, Vicky, Dick, and everybody else here for 1000 Eve on 999er. I'm mobile today. Thanks for catching that up. I forgot to mention it. My worst cereal for the morning, the one I hate the most, it would be Fruit Loops. I don't like anything with with fruit flavored infused in them. I think they taste gnarly. Anyways, back to you, Vicky, and we'll be waiting for the 1,000 tomorrow. And 1 CB.
Thanks. Those are flavors, but I wouldn't call it fruit. KE4ZYQ. Joey, what's your least favorite cereal?
Kilo Echo 4 Zulu Yankee Quebec. And first of all, good morning, Vicky. This is historic for me to hear your voice and check into your net this morning, and it's all on the brew. The 2nd of July, I'll remember this, seriously. Least favorite cereal, which I haven't had in years, any cereal, but I'll give you a factoid after I give you the cereal, and that is Captain Crunch. I've actually scratched my gums with, cut it, and bled a little bit with Captain Crunch. Now that I know why they crunch, because it's sharp and chewy. But anyhow, humans are the only mammals, speaking of cereal, humans are the only mammals on Earth that drink milk after weaning. So any other mammals, they don't have any milk products or milk. We're the only ones that do that. So back to that, and good job, Vicky. Kilo Echo 4 Zulu Yankee Quebec.
Yeah, Captain Crunch should come up handy. Alright, next up, KE8 SMS, Jeff.
Morning, Vicky. Everyone on the crew. This is KE8 SMM. I think I'll go with Great Nuts. That's a terrible cereal. KE8 SMM. Back to that.
Thank you, Jeff. Tim, VE3TGN.
Vicky and Dick and everybody in the booth, I didn't like porridge, oatmeal, it was yuck. That type of cereal was definitely not like that. And thanks for reading, and that's my answer. Porridge, known as oatmeal, back in the Control E3TG in Windsor, Ontario, 73. Wow.
Oatmeal it is. Dave, N7CLB.
Mike 7 Tango Lima Bravo. Good morning, Vicky, Dick, and everybody on the brew crew. I think mine would probably have to be Weetabix. I am not a fan of cereals that go soggy after a very short period of time. Once they go soggy, they have to be thrown, I'm afraid. Which is really weird because I actually love porridge. Maybe it's the hot milk, cold milk thing, I don't know. Anyway, have a great day, 7-3 to all, and back to net, Mike 7 Tango Lima Bravo.
Maybe it's something that we can't get here. Did you say Weetabix?
Yes, Weetabix. I thought it was available in the US. It's like wheat biscuits or oat biscuits as a cereal. I'm not sure how else you would know it.
So in your 7 comment, Weetabix.
Yep, I googled it and I thought, just never actually seen it on the shelf. Alright, thank you, Dave. Next up, Jeffrey, KC1JPQ.
Good morning, Vicky, Dick, and on the Morning Brew. You can put me down for puffed rice. It always tasted like little pieces of styrofoam to me. Hope everyone has a great day. Back to net, KC1JPD.
Puffed rice it is. Who's next? Mike, KC3 LAV.
It's good morning. This is KT3LEV, Mike of Warwick Township, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Getting over some rain again, another 1 3/4 yesterday evening, and our worst cereal, I think, is Lucky Charms, all that junk in there. Lucky Charms by all means. KT3LEV, thanks, Vicky, for taking over here. We'll be standing by.
Alright, another one for Lucky Charms. Bill and 2B.
Good morning, Vicky, Dick, everybody. I'd say plain shredded wheat. That stuff tastes like cardboard. And 2BH.
Alright, we got shredded wheat. I think you're the first one for that. Clark, KK7DY.
Good morning, Vicky, Dick, and the rest of the brew crew. I'm going to say Muslix. I've not heard that one before. It's a European cereal, but it tastes like cardboard. Back to net control, KK7GY.
Yeah, I just Googled it and it doesn't even look good. RWF was in and out. So next up we have Frank, KJ5DXD. What's your least favorite cereal?
KJ5DXD, good morning to you, Vicky, Dick, and everybody. Well, Bill just grabbed the one I wanted. Shredded wheat. Never liked it. Thanks for the check-in. Everybody have a great day. KJ5DXD. Back to you, Vicky.
Thank you, Frank. This is Vicky, K8VKY. Question of the day, what cereal don't you like? Next up, Scott, K06IXN.
Good morning, Vicky, Dick, and everybody on the brew. Hope everyone has a great day out there today. I'm going to have to go with All Bran Flakes as the worst cereal. K06IXN, back to net.
And another one for Albert. Anna, Kitty3HAN.
KD3HAN. Good morning, Vicky and the crew in there this morning. I don't like Cocoa Pebbles. Everybody have a great day. KD3HAN.
Alright, now you completely threw me off because I was thinking Count Chocula was Cocoa Pebbles. Oh, we got you down. Peter, KL6MCK. Maybe either in and out of fixing his audio. Jim, NW4Q.
Gotta be cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat it is. Norm, NY1US.
Hello, India 7, I'll take the phone, Bravo. Comment on wheat a bit.
Being mulch from Meg to that. Have a good day. And 101 US.
Okay, well, first you had Sasquatch coming off you, but we took him off. And then we had somebody else interrupt, but he is more than welcome to check in a few minutes when we call for check-ins. Can you tell me again, Norm, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Kashi, K-A-S-H-I. Tastes like, so, that's the cereal.
Sounds like great stuff. Mark, N0 CKB.
Good morning, Vicky and Dick and the Brew Crew. Nice to hear you on, Vicky. I would say anything healthy. And 0 CKV, back to net.
Alright, whenever somebody says healthy, I just put down grape nuts. Robert, VK2DY.
Good evening to you. Good morning from Houston, Robert, VK2DY, where it's about 50 Fahrenheit and raining still. I'm going to say, whether kids cereal like the Fruit Loops is absolutely disgusting, as is Cocoa Puffs. Anything that's so much sugar is just awful stuff. And we actually, I eat Wheat Bix with hot milk and some honey, and it actually is pretty good that way. I agree, cold Wheat Bix is kind of slimy, but I do like warm Wheat Bix. Anyway, VK2DY, back.
Fruit Loops it is. And I give it, I googled it. Fruit Loops has 26 different ingredients. K6AAN, Mike, you're up next. K6AAN. I know you just texted. Probably didn't expect to get back so soon. Try again, please.
Good morning, Vicky and everyone on the Brew Crew. Put me down in the shredder wheat category. Can't stand those things either. Back to you. This is K6AAN.
Got you for shredded wheat. I think there's a version of that where they specifically glob a bunch of sugar on that. Must be something. Alright, WA8CLG, Doug.
This is WA8CLG. Very good morning, everybody. And comes to mind has already been mentioned, but all brand, I guess it is. It looks like it's been run through a spaghetti machine, then dried through a crisp and chopped up. That's all I can think of. Other than that, I don't eat very much cereal. But everybody have a very good day, and back to you, Vicky.
Another one for all brand. Next up, W2RBC, and happy birthday.
Good morning, Vicky, Dick, and everyone on the Morning Brew, and thanks. The worst breakfast cereal is shredded wheat. It tastes like eating dry straw. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2RBC.
It just needs more sugar. And then it tastes like straw covered in sugar. Bob, KQ8U.
Whereas Vicky and the rest of the crew, I just figured out what the question was. The worst cereal, I would say the oatmeal I have every morning with the cinnamon on. It's not the greatest. I think I'd love something else, but for the health-wise. Everyone have a great day. KQ8U, back next.
Thanks, Bob. I must say though, if you don't like it, if you're eating it every day, maybe go to the store and try something different. or put more sugar on it. That always makes everything better. This is Boogie Beat to JPQ. Let's take some mobiles. Do we have any mobiles? Give Vicky a little break. Kind of hard to run the net and log and all the answers and everything. Mobile stations. Call signs twice. Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot Bravo Mike. Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot Bravo Mike.
Lima Kilo. November 2, Victor Lima Kilo, mobile.
Jeff, mobile, into VLK. A2CMT mobile, in Jose in St. Cloud, KO4FBM. Good morning, Jose, and what is your worst breakfast cereal, and good morning. Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and the rest of the Morning Brew. I like cornflakes with honey and some bananas all everywhere in there. Please start 7026. And put bananas on a lot of cereals and it will make them better. Thanks, Jose. I think you said cornflakes. You're kind of noisy, but what we're going to put you down for is cornflakes. K2CMT. We remember him, don't we? Good morning, Mike. Note keyed up, so we thought maybe he was here. We'll put him in queue anyway. Good morning, Jeff. N2VLK.
Everybody on the group. As far as the question goes, I don't eat much cereal at all, but if I do, it's something plain, like maybe Cheerios or Rice Krispies. But that's about the extent of my cereal. And with that, I'll turn it back to you, and I'll say 7-3, and I hope everybody has a great day. And 2VLK Mobile, I'll be listening.
Let me repeat the question. What is the worst breakfast cereal? That's the way it was sent in. What is the worst breakfast cereal in your mind? Let's take some stations. Anybody, anywhere? Call signs twice. This is Dick. WB2JPQ.
November 9 Echo Hotel Tango and 9 EHT Mobile in and out. Alpha 3 Kilo Tango Juliet. Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Tango Juliet in and out.
CKC, Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie, Kilo Charlie.
Kilo Delta 5, Zulu Papa Tango. Kilo Delta 5, Zulu Papa Tango, echoing mobile in and out, good morning. W5E, Whiskey 5 Victor, Echo Oscar, mobile. This is November 2, India, Sierra, Kilo. November 2, India, Sierra, Kilo.
KJ5 LJJ. KJ5 LJJ. KJ5 LJJ.
All right, let's hold it up there. That's a pretty good list. We got KI5 Victor, or Papa Victor Victor, Dan in Humboldt, Texas. Dan, your audio is very, very low. I don't know if you can do something to fix it up a little bit, but it's extremely low. KJ5LJJ, Gregory. We got Adam. K9DIF. Bob in Woodland, New Jersey. K2ISK. Good Doug in Lubbock. W5BEO. And I guess we're going to start with you, Doug. Good morning. Once again, our question is, what is the worst breakfast cereal?
Good morning to Paul and the Brew crew, and thank you for taking our heat away from Texas, all you in the Northeast there. I would have to say either Great Nuts or the All Brand. I'm not sure which one's worse, but those two are up there. W5EO, back to net.
I guess I didn't acknowledge N9ETH was in and out, was mobile in and out. VA3, KTJ, Jenzik was also in and out. And Bill's going to stick here with us this morning, KR4CKC. Good morning, Bill.
This is KR4CKC. My least favorite cereal is Cocoa Puffs. You definitely say I can go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You all have a great day out of the villages here. This is KR4CKC 73.
Yes, I do remember Cocoa Puffs. I guess I don't like them either. What do you think, Bob, in Woodbridge, New Jersey, N2ISK? Good morning.
Good morning, crew. Yeah, well, I have to say Fruit Loops. That intense artificial fruit flavor makes me gag. Fruit Loops, yeah. I actually do like things like Grape Nuts or shredded wheat with a little sugar on. And, I mean, the Grape Nuts are still like chewing on BBs, but you let them soak for a while. Actually, they could be pretty good. So anyway, have a good day. N2ISK.
Loops, that's another one from the past. How many of us have saved box tops and mailed in and waited 6 months for some stupid prize to come? I remember that from my childhood. Always something, a gimmick on the box. 6 box tops and $1 or whatever it was, or quarter, and wait forever, and it would finally come. What do you think about that, Adam? Good morning. KE9DIF. What's your favorite least cereal?
Well, unfortunately, I don't like any cereal. It's just high in sugar. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you guys know the story of how cereal became cereal, but you could Google it and look. Also, you can put me down for all of them. They all are terrible. And the other thing I never understood is the concept of putting milk in your cereal. It's just my brain doesn't function that way. Everybody have a great day. Great 4th of July. KE90.
Well, we got you down for all. Good morning, KJ5L Gregory. Good morning to you.
Playback next control. I would say shredded wheat. No, I don't like that shredded wheat, but I hope everybody have a nice day. It's a nice day here in Louisiana, where I'm currently living. Big Gregory, KJ5LJJ.
Thank you, Gregory. Have a nice day. Let's go to Humboldt, Texas. KI5PBB. Morning, Dan. all brand it is. And yeah, Dan, bring your outbound audio up a little bit on your Echo Link and you'll be fine. It sounds good, it's just very low. Leo, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, K4ITA.
Good morning. Thank you for taking me in. Good morning from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. 81 degrees, tropical rain today. And I don't like all brain. I don't like all brand. Yep. But that's everything else is okay. Have a great day, everybody. Happy 4th of July, K4ITA.
I'm sorry, Leo, we're talking here and logging them. I didn't get your answer.
Brand, all brand. I don't like all brand. Back to you.
Gotcha. It's in there. Morning to Don. Seems like I just talked to you, Don. W4PPX.
Morning, Dick. I don't know whether you can copy me. I'm in a bad spot, but nothing against my friends in Pennsylvania, but put me down for Quaker Oats. Back to you, Dick.
Girls, and I smelled the good old Cheerios every morning for years and years and years as I went over the Skyway Bridge to go into Buffalo. You just about reach out and touch them. Good morning, Jim. KD3ATQ. Saw you come up last night on the, I think you were on Vicky's portion of the tech net last night. Hope to see you on Thursday.
Good morning, Dick. Hope you are well. Good morning, Vicky and the rest of the brew crew. Yeah, I'll be there Thursday. Finally. Been missing a couple of them. Put me down for shredded wheat. It doesn't matter whether it has sugar on it or not. You just can't fix that. Back in that KD3ATQ.
You got to put it in hot water first. That's how I learned to eat it. And get it soft with sugar and a little milk. Andy, what do you think? W2AJR.
Morning, Dick. Morning, everybody on the brew crew. Well, cream of wheat is not my favorite. It's not bad when you doctor it up, but I don't know. I just don't like its texture. Rest of the day is work, and then who knows? We'll play some radio tonight, maybe catch the net tonight. 7-3. All have a good day.
Come tonight, open mic night, support our new net. Last week was great. Absolutely great. Some of these people, I think, were DJs in their previous life. Mark and Jason really picked a couple of good ones there last week. Certainly enjoyed them. I'll take some new stations wishing you to get into the Morning Brew. This is Dick, WB2JPQ with Vicky Lie on the log. And on the radio here this morning, so new stations, anybody, anywhere.
Kilo Alpha 5, Golf Sierra Sierra, KA5, GSS Mobile.
Nick Control, please copy November 9, Bravo, Bravo, Motel, N9, UBM, Nathan, Chicago.
KK4OXX, that's KK4OXX, in and out. Whiskey 8, Romeo Charlie Yankee, Whiskey 8, Romeo Charlie Yankee, W8RQY. AT, in and out, please. Delta 5, Zulu Papa Tango, Echo Link Mobile, in and out.
Vicky, K8VKY. We have KD5ZPT Paul, Echo Link Mobile in and out. W8RCY, KK4OXX, KA5GSS, N9BBM. And there was one, all I got was GAT. Can you come back, please?
2 GAT. AE2 GAT. Thanks.
Alright, thank you, Walter. We got ya. First up, Nathan, N9BBM. What is the worst breakfast cereal?
Morning, Vicky in the group. Happy hump day. Let's see, Raisin Bran. Put me down for Raisin Bran. Hope everyone has a great 4th of July. Back to net control on 9BBM.
Alright, thank you. KA5GSS.
Good morning, Vicky and everybody on the brew. This is KA5GSS. Put me down for grape nuts. They have got to be the worst cereal on earth. 7-3, everybody. KA5GSS. Back to net control.
Another one for grape nuts. W8RCY, Donald.
Good morning, Vicky and the Brew Crew. Donald here from Detroit. I'm another one for grape nuts. No matter how much milk you pour into it, it just never became soluble, and you're like eating paste or mud. You couldn't even swallow it sometimes. That was my worst all-time cereal. Everybody have a great 4th of July weekend. W8RCY, back to net control.
Alright, last on this list, KE2GAT Walter.
Morning, Blue. I don't have to put me down for the shredded wheat. No matter how many times I've tried to use that, I just hate it. Okay, so back to net control, and now everybody have a great 4th.
Walter, hope you have a good day. Appreciate you checking in. This is N2BH. Be jumping in here with Vicky. Time for some new stations. Question of the day is, what is the worst breakfast cereal? New stations, call signs twice.
Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Lima Victor. Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Lima Victor Chris. KD6DIQ, Todd, in and out.
Kilo 2,
Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta.
Victor.
Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta.
Victor Echo 2, Charlie Whiskey Victor. Victor Echo 2, Charlie Whiskey Victor, in and out.
Okay, we'll acknowledge this list. We have Chris, KB8PLV. KD6DIQ is in and out. Thank you for stopping by. We have Bob, K2TV, Ray, KC3FGD, and Warren, VE2CWV was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Anybody else? Call signs twice.
K4PJM, K4PJM. Good morning.
Whiskey 8, Romeo Juliet Delta. Whiskey 8, Romeo Juliet Delta, mobile.
Okay, we'll acknowledge Perry, K4PJM,
And we'll start with Ryan, W8RJD in the mobile. What is the worst breakfast cereal?
Put another one in for grape nuts. Yeah, I can't say anything negative about it that hasn't already been said on here. Whiskey 8, Romeo Juliet Delta, back to net control.
Yeah, very good, Ryan. That's one I never tried, and it sounds like it's a good thing. Have a good day. Thanks for checking in. Let's go up to Chris, KB8PLV.
Good morning. Down for grape nuts. Most of us. My dad's rule. And you could only have one sugar cereal open and one healthy cereal. And you couldn't open up a new sugar cereal until you finished the other, healthy one, which often was grape nuts. So we, as kids, hated grape nuts. Everyone have a good 4th of July. Have a great weekend. KB8PLV, back to net.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Hope you do the same and appreciate you being here. Bob, K2TV, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, I have to say grape nuts. Yeah, add my list, add my name to that list. It's like eating a bowl of pebbles. Anyway, that's it. Everyone have a great day. This is K2TV.
Boy, I think that's a landslide. Have a good day. Thanks for checking in. Ray, KC3FGD, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everyone. It's got to be Kellogg's All Brand. That stuff is like eating cardboard. Hey, everyone, have a wonderful day. Finally, some great weather here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Into the garden today and get things cleaned up. PC3FGD, back to net control.
Yeah, very good, Ray. Yeah, a lot cooler here today and the humidity's down. It's going to be a beautiful day. Thanks for checking in. Harry, K4PJM.
Well, good morning to everybody on the brew. My biggest one I always hated is cream of wheat. I just thought it was the worst thing to have ever. But I never tried grape nuts. I guess I never will by the way it looks on this survey. Everybody have a safe and a good 4th of July. And K4PGM back to net.
Oh, thank you, Perry. Hope you have a good day and appreciate you being here. Let's take Vincent via the text line, KR4EMM. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'd have to, I was going to say shredded wheat, but somebody mentioned earlier the grape nuts, and boy, that's like eating gravel. That's it for me. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Back to the net.
Well, thank you, Vincent. Hope you have a good day as well and appreciate you being here. That's the bottom of this list. This is N2BH. Time for new stations. Call signs twice. Kilo Romeo 4 Bravo Alpha Delta. Kilo Romeo 4 Bravo Alpha Delta.
0 November Charlie Victor. KECV. Victor, in and out, please.
Kilo Quebec 4, Golf Whiskey Oscar. Kilo Quebec 4, Golf Whiskey Oscar.
Okay, let's hold up here a second. We had a KE0, was it MCV?
NCV, Kilo Echo 0 November Charlie Victor.
Okay, Phil, we got you. Vicky had that figured out before we got done here. We had KR4BAD, Mark W5MHG, William KQ4GWO. We had an Echo Link station. All we got was in and out.
Kilo Bravo 5, Sierra Alpha Victor. Kilo Bravo 5, Sierra Alpha Victor. In and out, please.
Quebec Charlie Tango, Kilo 4, Quebec Charlie Tango, in and out. Thank you.
Okay, we got KK4QCT, was in and out. Thanks for stopping by. Anybody else? Call signs twice.
November Whiskey
Kilo Quebec 4,
United.
Echo Oscar India, KQ4 EOI Mobile.
4 Kilo Hotel Zulu and 4 kilohertz. I'll be in and out.
Bravo Sierra, Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra.
Okay, we'll acknowledge Bill, KFI-PMI via the text line, David, N3W3U, John in the mobile, KQ4EOI, John, N4 kilohertz was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. And we have Bill, VA3YBS. Now let's go to John, KQ4E. What is the worst breakfast cereal?
Good morning to everyone on the brew crew. I'm going to say shredded wheat. Never, ever enjoy that thing. Tastes like bundled up hay or something in the bowl. So shredded wheat for me. Back to net.
Very good, John. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Let's go to David, KR4BAD.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Brew Crew. I didn't catch the question this morning. Can I get the question?
What is the worst breakfast cereal?
I guess for me, probably it would be Frosted Flakes. I just too sweet. Everybody else, they seem to they were saying that they didn't like grape nuts, but I actually like grape nuts because I'm the one that's controlling the sugar. So, anyhow, hope everybody has a good day today, and this is KR4BAD back to net.
Frosted Flakes it is. You're the first one for that, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Mark, W5MHG, good morning. W5MHG, are you with us? Nothing heard. Let's go to Phil, KE0NCV.
Morning, everyone on the net this morning. Frosted Flakes sounds like a good choice for me. I do not like sugar on my cereal, so too much sugar. Other than that, we've got a nice temp here this morning, 65 degrees in central Minnesota. Thanks for taking the net, guys. Over to you.
Well, thanks for being here, Phil, and hope you have a great day, and Frosted Flakes it is. Let's go to William, KQ4GWO.
Thank you, Net Control. Hope everybody have a super fine holiday coming up. Wow, them grape nuts, man, they killing them. But for me, it's Frosted Flakes. Me, it's corn flakes. Try corn flakes with water, no sugar. Take care. May God bless. This is Kilo Quebec 4. Golf Whiskey Oscar, William, right out of Wake Forest, North Carolina. 73. Stay blessed.
Yeah, very good, William. Thank you, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in with us. Bill, KI5PMI, good morning.
Good morning, everyone on the bridge. Put me down for grape nuts. They're great nuts. Tasted more like gravel, so yeah, that's mine. Hope everybody has a great day. Got some cooler weather around here with some precipitation, so hope everyone has a wonderful day. KI5PMI. Back to that.
Oh, thank you, Bill. Yeah, it's nice to have a break from the humidity here. Hope you have a great day. David, 3U, good morning.
Well, good morning to you and everybody out there on the brew this morning. Of the cereal that I've eaten, Wheaties. I don't like the cereal that gets gummy and yuck. I hate that. But I certainly haven't tasted every cereal around. But anyhow, Wheaties for me. NW3U.
Very good, David, and yeah, there's quite a list here that sounds like I'm not going to try. Have a good day. Bill, VA3YBS.
Morning, Dick and Vicky and everybody on the crew this morning. The cereal I could never eat was Special K. I always thought it tasted like a bowl of sawdust. Anyway, thanks for having me on, and back to you. Everybody have a good day.
Yeah, you're the first for Special K, and yeah, that's one I never tried. Have a good day. Thanks for checking in. Jason, KK7ZSH.
Everybody out there on the brew crew, I hope everybody's going to have a great day. As far as breakfast cereals, I'm going to go with grape nuts. What are grape nuts anyways? It's not grapes, it's not nuts. I don't know what it is, but I never liked it. Let's put it that way. 73 all, KK7 ZSH.
Yeah, that's a good question. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in with us. Bill, WX2DX.
What was the question?
What is the worst breakfast cereal?
Actually, the best breakfast cereal for you is the one everybody hates, and that's shredded wheat.
Yeah, very good, Bill. Hope you have a great day and appreciate you being here. This M2BH along with Vicky, KE8VKY, and that's the bottom of this list. Time for some new stations. Question of the day is, what is the worst breakfast cereal? New stations come with call signs twice. Kilo Echo 2 Bravo Delta Oscar. Kilo Echo Bravo Delta Oscar. In and out.
Charlie Victor.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot.
5 Golf 0, Charlie Victor, Kilowatt Golf 0, Charlie Victor. Kilo Juliet 5, Kilo Alpha Romeo. Kilo Juliet 5, Kilo Alpha Romeo, in and out.
W2KJWS, AB2IWS.
W2KJV, W2KJV, and
KB2QBQ, KB2QBQ, in and out.
Kilo Romeo Echo, Kilo Romeo 4 Echo Bravo Tango, Kilo Romeo 4 Echo Bravo Tango.
Whiskey 9, Sierra Alpha Mike, W9 SAM, in and out. Okay, we'll hold up here. I'll just list, I think we have correction to make. We had Richard, KE2BDO was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. We have Vern, VA3CRF. We have a KG0CV or something like that. Could you give us your correct call sign? You got it. Kilowatt Golf 0, Charlie Victor, Haven, Minnesota. Thank you, Dave. We just weren't sure on that one. Marvin, KJ5KR was in and out. We have Tim, KD2IWN. Tony, W2KJV. Mary, KB2QBQ was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Jason, KR4EBT. Sam, W9SAM was in and out. Hope you have a good day. Bill, N5JOJ. Milton, WP4VW. Roy, W8ROI, and Dan, KD5RRJ. If we missed you, come with your call signs twice, and we just had KY4NB, Scott.
Alpha 1, Mike Romeo Charlie, Kilo Alpha 1, Mike Romeo Charlie, in and out. Kilo Zulu 8, Juliet Foxtrot, Kilo Zulu 8, Juliet Foxtrot, in and out.
X-ray India Mobile.
E4OXT, Whiskey Delta 4, Oscar X-ray Tango. All right, let's hold up there. The list is getting pretty long. We have Real Day, WD4OXT. We had a XI. Could you give us your call sign?
Oscar 4, Tango X-ray India Mobile.
Yeah, thank you, Vincent. Get back to you in a second here. We had Jason, KZ8JF. We have Frank, KC2JPQ. We had Mitchell, KA1MRC, was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. And the rest we acknowledged. Let's go to our mobile Vincent, KO4TXI. What is the worst breakfast cereal?
For TXI, it's gotta be shredded wheat. No thank you for that. That's the net control.
Very good, Vincent. I'm with you there. Have a good day. Thanks for checking in. I think these two are probably mobile. Milton, WP4VW. Good morning. Good morning to you and everybody listening to WP4VW. I'm going to say that, oh my goodness, Kellogg's used to make a wheat cereal. And oh my lord, it tasted like shredded paper with
with corn combine. With that said, have a wonderful day, and let's pray for our service members who are here and abroad. Back to you, net control. WB4 be done.
Very good, Milton. Thank you for that, and hope you have a great day. Let's go to Roy, W8ROY, probably merging on the freeway.
You know my secret. I'm turning on the on-ramp as we speak. Good morning to everyone on the East Coast Reflector. Hey, Vicky, thank you for logging. Yeah, I agree with the other guy. I was going to say shredded wheat. My dad used to eat that stuff, and oh my God. I tried it once, that's all it took. Everybody have a great day. Back to net control, W8ROI.
Very good, Roy. Hope you have a great day and appreciate you being here. Let's see. Let's go up to Vern, VA3CRF. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the net. Thanks for picking me up. 72 degrees up. It's going to be a nice warm day. Got a real early start. I'm just heading into the hospital with my brother-in-law because he needs some tests done. In terms of the question of the day, Bill, it's got to be cream of wheat. Oh, my Lord, that stuff's awful. It looks like it's going to be a great day, and I know it's a bit early. I wish everyone a happy July the 4th. Thanks for doing it, Bill. Hope you have a good one. VA3CRF.
Oh, thank you, Vern. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day here. Might have to get out on the motorcycle for a bit, and I wish your brother good luck there. Have a good day. Dave, KG0CV. Good morning to everybody on the net. Dave here in Minnesota. Yeah, the worst cereal probably was Cheerios. Mom always bought that. Never cared much for it, but had to eat something. I had to laugh about the guy who brought up the Special K that tastes like sawdust. That guy made my day. I started laughing in the kitchen here. That was a good one. But anyway, back to net. Have a good one, everybody. Yeah, very good, Dave. Yeah, there's some pretty good descriptions this morning. Have a good day. Tim, KD2IWN.
Good morning to everybody on the Brew Crew. I've been listening for a while here now, just waiting to check in, and I've been picking grape nuts since the very first time I heard the question. That stuff is horrible. I don't care what you put on it, but you can't put lipstick on a pig and expect anything better. That stuff just tastes like rock, had no flavor, neither grape nor nuts. It's like candy corn, which is neither candy nor corn. 73 all, enjoy the 4th of July, and thanks for what you guys do there. KD2IWN.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. We appreciate you being here, and yeah, have to agree with you there. Tony, one of our team members, W2KJV. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone on the Morning Brew. Tony here in Omastassa, Florida. We're at 75.2 degrees Fahrenheit. I have to go with grape nuts. I got tricked into eating them when I was younger. I thought they were going to taste like grapes, and they tasted like pebbles, so they were horrible. Back to you. Everyone have a great day. W2KJV.
Yeah, very good, Tony. Thanks for being here, and hope you guys have a great day. Yeah, this time we'll turn it back over to Vicky for a little bit. This is M2BH.
This is Vicky, K8VKY. Next up, Jason, KR4EBT. What series do you like to leave? ECR4EBC. And Don is in and out. Next up, Bill, N5JOJ. I think everybody's on a sugar crash from the cereal. KD5RRJ, Dan.
This is KD5RRJ, and I've got some feedback or some other stations coming in, so it's been very difficult, but I hope you can hear me. And I guess for me, the worst hot cereal would probably be oatmeal, and that's only because I've never had cream of wheat, so that would probably be worse. And then I would have to agree with a lot of the others, an oatmeal or some type of wheat cereal, shredded wheat would be terrible, but I have not bought or eaten any type of cereal in a long, long time, so just put me down for I like eggs and sausage and bacon and biscuits and a good hearty breakfast. Anyway, KD5RRJ, y'all have a great net.
Thanks, Dan. You just sounded like you were at the beach. Scott, KY4NB.
Well, I miss Vicky and everybody on the brew crew, and Brother Randall, he's listening there at work this morning on Wednesday, middle of the week. Happy July 4th coming up to everybody, and Elvis would have gone with the jelly donut, but I'm going to say that grape nuts. We did eat those for a little bit, but rocks in a bowl, so I'm going to go with that one, and I'm actually one of those people that does like cream of wheat. Very good. I grew up on that. And also shredded wheat, not the plain stuff, but, what am I saying? Shredded wheat with the sugary stuff on top. KY4NB, back to net. Thanks to this Vicky for logging this morning. We appreciate it. And calling the net.
Thanks, Scott. I think it's frosted wheat something or other. I don't know. Maybe the cream of wheat is a southern thing, because to me they just look like grits. Next up, Jason, KZ8JF.
Hey everybody, KZ8JF. I think I'm going to go with the majority and say grape nuts. It's just like eating a bowl of busted up pine cones. Just couldn't do it. But, yeah. So that's it. KZ8JF, back to net.
Thank you. And Real Day, WD4OXT.
Miss Vicky, put me please for Wheaties, the breakfast of champions. Not a fan of it. Everyone have a great day. WD4OXT.
Not many for Wheaties, but you're definitely not the first. KC2JPQ, Frank from Lancaster.
Good morning, Vicky, and everybody on the Morning Brew. Put me down for shredded wheat. Never cared for it. So I'll just say 7-3, send it back to the net. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you, and coming back, W5MHG. Mark, W5MHG. We'll put you back at the bottom of this list. WA2 WWK, Ron.
Good morning, Whiskey Officer, Whiskey Kilowatt. Well, I'm sure I'm in the minority, but Fruit Loops, I never liked them. It was almost like taking a teaspoon of sugar and trying to swallow it. And now with all the different dyes and the coloring agents, now I realize that for a second reason, I still don't like them. WK.
Actually, there's a few people that said Fruit Loops. KO4 QMM, Roger.
Good morning, Vicki, Bill, Vic, and the Brew Crew. Put me down for Kellogg's Muesli. Yeah, it tastes just like it sounds, and I thought, man, that's the healthiest stuff it looked like when it came out. And, oh my God, it's like putting milk on whatever you call that, trail mix. So, yeah, put me down for Kellogg's Muesli. Got the hex beam up for the 20-meter net tomorrow at 10 a.m. 14.317. Anybody that has the amateur general there or above can join in on us, and I'll be pointing north. Anybody, anywhere. 73 all, KO4 QMM clear.
Alright, thank you, Roger. KC5 FM, Floyd, what's your least favorite cereal? You had a tremendous amount of noise. So somewhere in there you heard Soggy Frosted Flakes, so you're all good. And let's try going back to Mark W5MHG.
They're pissing me off, Silver. K4 KWQ.
Yeah, but when you bother me, you get disconnected. That's the end of that list. Take more check-ins, anyone, anywhere.
Charlie 8, Kilo Juliet Oscar. Kilo Charlie 8, Kilo Juliet Oscar. Mobile.
Alpha 5, Juliet Whiskey. Alpha 5, Juliet Whiskey.
Kilo 4, Victor Tango Tango. KK4, VTT, mobile via Echolink.
Kilo Quebec 4, Kilo Quebec 4, Yankee November.
5 Yankee November uniform, E5, YNU. Mobile in and out this morning.
Kilo
November 1,
Whiskey
Echo Bravo. November 1, Whiskey Echo Bravo.
In and out.
Okay, we got KQ4 ATF in and out. Web N1 WEB. K5 YNU also in and out. And we got KD9 YUZ, KQ4 YYN, KK4 BTT, AA5 JW, KC8 KJO. And let's go first to KK4 BTT Mobile.
Good morning, Vicky. Good morning to one. Good morning to all. Have a happy 4th of July. Safe one. Kellogg's used to make a nut cluster cereal. It was just a bunch of nuts glued together or something. And when you started eating that boy, it hurt your teeth real bad. I didn't like that one at all. I like all the others, though. Hey, have a great day. Thanks for letting me have some fun, Vicky. And good to hear you out there. KK4VTT.
Thank you, Bruce. I'm pretty sure your truck has a landline, but we got you down for grape nuts. KC8 KJO Thomas.
Morning, Miss Vicky, and everybody on the brew crew and out there in radio land. Grape nuts. Don't know why they made those. They are nasty, nasty cereal. It's like eating wet cardboard or crunchy cardboard. Hope everybody has a nice day out there today. It's going to be beautiful here in Farmington Hills, Michigan. If you're driving, drive safe. Stay hydrated because of the warmth. Back to net. Kilo Charlie 8. Kilo Juliet Oscar.
Alright, thank you. Next up, James, AA5JW.
Well, good morning, Vicky. Thanks for running the net today, and good morning to everybody out there on the brew crew. This is Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey James in Spring. Mobile. Not working this week. I'm loving it, and today's the first day I woke up early enough to get on the net, so there's that. To the question at hand, I'm going to go with grape nuts like everybody else is saying. Those things are awful. So my mother used to eat, and I think she got it because she knew us kids wouldn't get in there and eat half the bag, on a Saturday morning. So, yeah, grape nuts. Awful, awful, awful. With that, I'll say 7-3 hand of net. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey James in Spring. We'll be monitoring.
Alright, Joe, KQ4 YYN. What's your least favorite cereal?
Thank you, Miss Vicky. Good morning, everybody on the brew crew. Shredded wheat, lime cereal, Captain Crunch. It don't matter. None of those I don't like. Everybody have a happy 4th of July. God bless America.
Alright, thank you, Joe. Jimmy, KD9 YUZ.
Good morning, Miss Vicky. Nice to hear you on the net this morning. Put me down for grape nuts. They're awful. There are a few others that are just about as awful, but that one sticks in my mind for sure. Have a great 4th of July, everybody. 73 KD9 YUZ. Back to net.
Thank you. Web, N1 WEB.
Thank you, Vicky. Good morning to the net. Vicky, you can put me down for Fruity Pebbles. I don't even think I've ever tried Fruity Pebbles, but it came to mind. It was just there in my mind, so I'm going to throw that one out there. Thanks for running the net this morning. N1 WEB. Back to net.
Thanks, Web. Jason, K4KU.
Hey, good morning, Vicky. Nice to hear you on the radio today. You can put me down for grape nuts as well. Not a fan at all. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. I'm in San Antonio till Thursday. This is K4KU.
Thanks, Jason. That's the end of that list. We got about 15 minutes left. How about some in and out? Twice as fully.
In and out.
All we got were some Kiats and then in and out. So we got nothing out of that. If anybody wants in and out, come again, please.
Ace. In and out.
And you got covered up by AC. Say it twice, please.
Alpha Charlie 2 Kilo Sierra.
Alright, AC2KF. In and out. Last chance for in and out.
Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Zulu Juliet. Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Zulu Juliet. In and out.
November 8th, Hotel Lima, November, NHHLN. In and out. Good morning.
Golf 8 Quebec. Kilo Golf 8 Quebec. Papa. Just in and out.
Charlie 8 Lima Golf Juliet. Kilo Charlie 8 Lima Golf Juliet Mobile, Dundee, Michigan. In and out.
Alright, I got KC8 LVJ, KG8QP, N8HLN, KO4ZSJ, and there was somebody, all I got was a DV.
Romeo 4 Delta Victor Tango.
Was that Kilo Romeo 4 Delta Victor Tango?
Thank you.
Alright, Sebastian, we got you on there. Anyone, anywhere. 10 minutes left. Anybody want to answer the question? What's the worst stereo? Twice as low.
Bravo 2 Delta.
This is Victor Kilowatt 1, Juicy Tomato, VK1JT in Canberra, trying to check in.
Well, that's a pretty good try, because you did get in. And before you, there's a KB2D something, and then you cut out.
Bravo Tango Hotel KB2D.
I think you're about as far away from the repeater as you can be and still get in. We'll give it one more try. KB2T.
Kilowatt 1, Juicy Tomato, VK1 at JT in Canberra.
the KB2, just not close enough. We have VK1JT, WB1DXN. Anybody else? Twice as slowly, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Tango Whiskey Tango, KF0 TWT.
Charlie Delta.
Kilo Romeo 4 Echo Bravo Tango.
Kilo Juliet 5, Lima Charlie Delta. Kilo Juliet 5, Lima Charlie Delta.
Okay, we got KJ5 LCD and KB2 TDH. Up first, John VK1 JTT. Which is your least favorite breakfast cereal? VK1JT. John, are you still there? Daryl, WB1DXN.
WB1DXN, good morning, Vicky and the rest of the brew crew. I think the question was something to do with what cereal you don't like. Anything flakes, any flakes, corn flakes, wheat flakes, those things, they get soggy before you get to the bottom of the bowl. Don't like soggy. Everybody have a good day, WB1DXN.
Alright, we got you down for cornflakes. Thomas, KF0TWT.
Good morning. This may be controversial, but put me down for Lucky Charms. The marshmallows are gross. It's
Actually, there's been a few people that said Lucky Charms. This is Vicky K8 VKY. Question of the day. What is your least favorite or worst breakfast cereal? KB2 THD. Thomas, you're up next.
Kilowatt 1, Jesus Commander, raise attention to the next high flight, having technical issues.
We'll get back to you in a minute. Right now we're looking for Thomas, KB2 TD8. Alright, how about KR4 EBT?
Hey, thank you. I'm going to go with the worst one is Grape Nuts. And my favorite one when I was younger was Blueberry. I don't eat it anymore, but I used to love that one. But the worst one, I got to go with Grape Nuts. Y'all have a great Wednesday. KR4 EBT, back to the net.
And yet another one for Grape Nuts. KJ5 LCD.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I guess I would have to go with Cheerios. For some reason, I can't stand the taste of Cheerios. That's about the only cereal I can't stand.
But this is KJ5 LCD. Hope everybody's having a good morning. I'll send it back to next control.
Cheerios it is. VK1 JT.
Australia is now 3 minutes to 11. Have a cold winter's day. What was the question again, please?
What is the worst breakfast cereal? Are you still there? Alright, gone again. We got about 3 minutes left. We can take a few more. Place and slow, anybody that wants to answer the question.
KF8 DJQ, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Juliet, Quebec.
Alright, KF8 DJQ. Kevin, what's your least or worst cereal?
Got to be those grape nuts. Have a good day, everyone. KF8 DJQ, back to net. Thank you, Vicky.
Thank you, and yet another one for grape nuts. Last round. Call times twice as slowly, please.
Juliet Mike, Whiskey 2, Juliet Mike. John, mobile answer, New York.
W2 VJM. I'm off a letter or so there.
Juliet Mike, Whiskey 2, Juliet Mike. Yeah, you can put me down for Lucky Charms. I never did like them even as a lad. Diabetic Cobra in the box. Everybody have a great day, and may God bless us all. W2JM, back to net.
Thank you. And there's somebody who keeps trying to come in through Fireside. Your quick key can only say it once. Give it one more try, please.
Mike Tango Sierra.
I got Mike Tango Sierra. Can you give me the first half?
Mike Tango Sierra, and it's grape nuts. 73.
Alright, we got another one down for grape nuts. And that is over 30 people for grape nuts. But that's the end of this list, and that this is Vicky K, VKY, returning Reflector back to normal use.
Hey, Miss Vicky, this is KQ4. And if I may come in for just a second, give you what my wife thinks about it.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, there's a disturbance in the force today. A disturbance in the force, I tell you. My wife likes grape nuts. She likes light cereal. She likes shredded wheat. She does not like cream of wheat. So, big disturbance in the force today. But we don't have any of that, so we're good. 73 to you. 54 while we're in.
Thank you. Well, we knew somebody had to be eating it or it wouldn't be on the shelf. Now we know who it is. K8BKY.
Number 2, Lima Echo Echo, Lee, and station that just come through. We need copy in there. What if you have a question?
No, just messed with my audio a little bit. Thank you. K8BKY.
H4, what were you?